So I just wanted to tell you a funny story. One of my bad experiences, at a diner. The Apefather doesn't always have great experiences going to restaurants. Many of them are great experiences, but this particular one was kind of a nightmare. So there's this diner called Christie's Diner here where I live in a Jersey Shore area. And basically, it's in Waretown, New Jersey. I used to go there all the time because my mom has the apartment in Waretown. And I would always order a tremendous amount of food there because, I'm not only feeding my family, but I'm feeding my dogs, I'm feeding my mom. So I get like, three prime rib steaks, the kids hamburgers, chicken fingers. My wife likes the Greek salads. I would get so much food, like $200, $300 worth of food. So one particular time, now this started, with this waitress. She was this older woman, kind of looked like a witch. And she just was a very miserable, mean, like person. I try to be patient. I really do. But this woman was just very, very mean. So like one time I just went there by myself. I was just chilling out, relaxing. And I said, can I have a cheeseburger cooked medium, please? Now, they always mess up. They always cook it well. So I just simply told her, if you could please tell the chef to try to get it, medium or medium rare, because the last time they cooked it well done, she snapped at me. She almost started like screaming at me. She was like, "We always cook our burgers perfect." Like I was like, "Oh my God, I'm dealing with a psycho." So I'm like, "Ma'am," I said to her, she's like, "My name is not ma'am." She said, and she pointed to her name. I forget. I think it was Kathy. But anyway, I'm like, listen, just please tell the chef to cook it, or whoever cooks it, the burger, to please make it medium. Okay. So it came back. It wasn't medium. It was medium well. But I honestly, it was late at night. I was tired. I didn't feel like arguing with this woman. Okay, whatever. Then I said to her, normally they have the rotisserie chicken dinner. They normally had it every day there. I mean, because I used to always get it for my dogs. And I said, can I order to go? I was getting it for my dogs, rotisserie chicken. She goes, that is only a 1 day special that we have on Monday. I'm like, damn. I'm like, but I normally get it every day. Well, you were mistaken. I mean, this woman is so mean. So whatever, I called it a night. I let it go. I was too tired. I said, I don't want to argue with this woman. All right. So now my mom wanted food one day. The kids wanted food. I went there. I got a big order of food. So while I was waiting for the food to cook, like I got like three prime ribs, everything you can imagine. Rotisserie chicken. I got the ape wife, the whole Greek meal, the Greek salad with the extra feta cheese. I got everybody something. Everybody was ready to eat. I said, while I'm waiting, I'll take a cheeseburger. So once again, I said to her, "Could you please cook it medium?" And she says, "We always cook it right." I'm like, I understand, but you didn't cook it right the last time. She goes, "Well, we always cook it right." I'm like, okay. So she brings me the burger, and the burger was cooked like, I mean, it was hockey puck. It was like a hockey puck. It was well done. I said, I'm not letting her get away with this because I had a big order. I spent like $200 and something. So all I did, because I took a bite out of it, was I showed her the burger. I said, can you see it's well done? And like, I didn't put it in her face. She was like a distance from me, but I put it so that she could see it. Well, she steps back like a maniac, like this. She's like, you get that food out of my face with this coronavirus going around. Are you crazy? And I said, I had it with this woman. That's it. I said, listen, I said, you know what? You have a severe attitude problem. And I said, I want to speak to the manager or the owner, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so whatever. She's like, well, she's over there. She's at the cash register. So now I don't think the owner knew that I was the big order. Like I ordered about $300 worth of food. I think that she only saw, because I was sitting down, I just had a cheeseburger, a Coke. She didn't realize that I ordered that big order. So I'm trying to explain to the owner. Okay, I said, listen to me, I don't know what's wrong with this woman, but she's always yelling at me, screaming at me. It's like I feel like I can't even order food because she's always like, screaming at me, yelling at me. I told her everything that happened. So she's like, well, what do you want me to do? I'm like, what do I want you to do? I said, maybe talk to her, tell her to treat customers with respect. She's like, all right, I'll do that. I'm very busy. I said to her, listen, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but this woman ruined my dinner not once, but two times already. She's like, so? I mean, his owner was nuts. I'm like, so I don't know. Isn't there something you could do to kind of calm me down? She goes, what are you asking me for something? I'm like, are you kidding me? Now, again, I don't think she knew I had the $300 order. I said, well, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if you maybe gave me a slice of chocolate cake or something, a cup of coffee. I'm not asking for a lot. I mean, she ruined my dinner two times in a row. She goes, oh, so you're a beggar. This is what the owner said to me. Can you believe this? I'm a beggar? I said, all right. I lost it, man. You know when you just see red, like you become like the Hulk. Like there's, see, when I see red, something happens. It's almost like I have a blackout. You know, like the butterfly like effect. I don't even remember what I do or what I say because I literally freak out. I get that angry. So from what I was basically told, okay, because at this particular point, my wife was with me, but she was in the hallway. She kind of was telling me I flipped out. I said to this woman, let me explain something to you, you bitch. You see that $300 order, that big order with the three steaks, with everything? She goes, yeah, I'm not paying for it. I said, you see the cheeseburger I just ate and everything? Right. I'm not paying for it. She goes, get the F out of my restaurant. I basically said something like, F you, F your family, a pox and all your ancestors, what I mean, from the honeymooners. So anyway, that's Christie's Diner in Waretown. Okay, what pieces of low life garbages all of them are. Christie's Diner. Never going there again. Horrible, horrible experience. And now you see today what a wonderful experience. Like we were at Fridays. Thank God it's Fridays in Stafford. There was a little tiny hair in one of the plates. I tell this to the manager, forget about it. He goes, all the appetizers are free. He goes, afterwards, all the desserts are free. Now, understand, I'm not looking for all of that. I mean, that was really amazing what he did. But I mean, if he would have just got me one dessert or a cup of coffee, I would have been satisfied. I mean, but he went, this guy from Thank God It's Friday, TGI, thank God it's Friday. I got to get sleep. I'm getting tired. But anyway, he went above and beyond. He went above and beyond. Gave us the appetizers for free. Gave us desserts for four desserts. I mean, so he probably wiped off the bill, I would say, a good maybe 60, $70, if not more. I mean, it was no joke. I mean, the guy gave us four desserts. Each dessert's $10 each. That's 40. Then you got to figure the appetizers were at least 40. He probably wiped out about $80 off the bill. That was just an amazing, amazing gesture of kindness and goodwill. And I told him, I said, you guys are the best. We're coming back here all the time, and I will, because they know how to treat people, but not Christie's. Wear it down. That was a pretty bad experience.